Yo, Tony D back with my image / independent pile. Starting off the action, I have King Spawn. Loving this series. I give you some niblets. I totally dig Spawn. Yeah, he ain't playing. He's getting close to meeting the antagonist in this, so I would do it. You know, if you're in the Spawn and you haven't been reading it, I would jump on. Totally. King Spawn and the regular series, they complement each other, so I like them both. Plus McFarlane, he's keeping his books at $2.99 a pop. Respect to that guy. We'll see how long that goes, but that's a huge reason for me is it's quality reading, art at the lowest prices right now. You got to give it to him. Boom. Oh, yeah. Next up, Daniel Warren Johnson's Transformers. Now, there's something we got to talk about. It seems like he is drifting off the art duties. You have Ludo, Lullabi. I hope I'm pronouncing. I hate it when I don't pronounce artists' names right, but it seems like he's drifting from that. So I'm wondering, and I had this thought, since he did a story in Wolverine at the end of Legacy 400, it's an awesome story. You need to get on that just for that story. I'm telling you, if he started being the creator on Wolverine, dude, if Marvel wants to make money, that's the move they got to make. You heard it first. Hopefully it happens. I don't know. We've got Spawn. Just talked about our boy. It's heating up. Things are coming to a climax. I'll give you a niblet right here. This is why you need to get on this bad boy. Look at that. Ultimate antagonist. Yeah, that's a huge spoiler, but this thing is epic bad guy. Hopefully it's not one of those where it's your same old, here's the bad guy no one can beat, and Spawn just whips him up real good. Hopefully I'd like to see something long and drawn out, maybe where he's got to, dude, at least team up or do something else to take down the antagonist. But I enjoy it. McFarlane does an excellent job. Plus, $2.99, what are you going to do? You can't beat that. All right, My Protectors. Not the most popular book in the world. I dig the independent art style. Give you a little niblet. It's one of those. It's just something I'm into. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I call it independent flavor, but I dig it. And these are, another thing I really like is when they bring back characters from a long time ago. I can't remember I can't remember which line they pulled these characters from, but those aren't original creations. They're based on characters from a previous company run. So I totally support that. I think things that were created in the beginning are important, and I always like it, getting into their powers, what they're about. And it's just cool to carry on the legacy. I wanted to dip my toe into the Department of Truth, the Arthur. I'm reading, he's the Arthur of World Tree, and that's one of my favorite books right now. So I decided, hey, and it didn't resonate. It was not, artwork's good. I like the artwork, but with me, I give you an issue. And when I was reading this, I was trying to like it. And that's when I know it's just not going to work. I dig the cover. Made me think of the Joker for some reason, but hey, it just wasn't there. No big deal. It's in the collection. And maybe someone out there one day will need that issue or something like that. And maybe I can just get it to them. I'm about that. All right. This is awesome. This is stuff I really enjoy. Tim Vigil, him and his brother, to me, they're legends. I love Outlaw Comics. Anything that I can find that he has drawn on, I scoop it up. I don't know who that publisher is. Oh, it's good stuff. Here's the niblets. Dude's a master. I also get into Faust. That's a good series if you're into stuff like that. That's probably his most well-known, but anything obscure that I can find, I pick it up and I give it to E-Gerb, how we're doing here, and the Mylar. So I was really glad to pick this up. And condition-wise, I'm cool with a fine condition. Fine and above, I'm cool with. Sometimes I'll get very good if I really want it, but fine gives me that readability where I can read it and reread it without the cover falling off, if that makes sense. Because I want to read my books, and I do. Especially these outlaw comics, over and over. But hey, you might get into that. I don't know. You may want to dip your toe in the Protectors. Very affordable. And Spawn's always kicking it. And Transformers, let's hope, man. Please, Daniel Warren Johnson. Please, Comic Gods, put him on Wolverine. Get it.